Ah, there's a goddamn leak. Balls to Monty. Launch day. After 9 months of renovation, a shearer was ready to go in the water. By the time I'd driven from Epsom on the outskirts of London to the south coast, the guys at the boatyard had put a shearer on the slipway. While waiting for the tide to come in, I climbed aboard to get her ready to be towed a few hundred yards to her mooring at Dell Quay Sailing Club. I watched the water rise for a bit, then got the tender off the roof of the car. She was looking pretty splendid after her renovation. We put her alongside the towboat and tied the tender to her stern. I climbed aboard again and lifted the floor panel to check the bilge for leaks. And there it was, a goddamn leak. It was running from the rear of the boat between the hull and the floor. We thought that it could only be caused by the outer skin fitting of the log wheel. Here you can see it bonded to the inner skin. The transducer behind it didn't go through the hull, and the new drain hose skin fittings right at the back were bone dry. We abandoned the launch. Very disappointed, I left a shearer in the water so that the guys at the boatyard could investigate the next day at low tide. So here I am on the mooring, finally. Obviously, the leak got fixed. Our suspicions were correct. The leak was caused by the old log wheel outer skin fitting, which had never been properly sealed. The day after I left a shearer in the water, the guys at the boatyard refitted the log wheel at low tide. I hate to think what might have happened if I'd skipped that final check of the bilge. 9 months of restoration, along with a lot of time, money and effort, would have sunk in the Fishbourne Channel. Checking for the leak was something I almost didn't do. It's the kind of thing that's really just a formality because you don't expect to find anything. As it turned out, those were the most important 5 minutes of the whole project. With the leak fixed and a shearer on her mooring, my wife Jane, daughter Lucy and I spent the afternoon aboard. No sailing. They relaxed in the sunshine while I set things up on the boat. I can't find the words to fully explain why, but after a while I felt the need for a moment of quiet reflection. So I got into the tender and watched Jane and Lucy enjoying themselves from a few meters away. It was strange. The project wasn't a plan anymore, or a problem, or a pile of jobs in a notebook. It was a sailboat doing what it should. I'd renovated her to take friends and family on new adventures, and that's exactly what we're going to do next.